Hey guys, I am eating sweethearts. Doesn't feel like it's already almost Valentine's Day at all. And I really don't give a crap, except I love these little, what is it, the Necco brand? Anyway, so, nothing's really been going on, well, sure has, but, have I been successful in not skipping any of my classes? That'd be a big fat no. And it's really not funny, like it really isn't. I have 2 classes tomorrow, and just all day today I have felt so incredibly like sick to my stomach, because they're both classes, well, one of them is a class that I've skipped like 3 times in a row, and once you get in that cycle of skipping and you're like, oh shit, you know, like they know that I skipped and they're gonna give me weird looks or calling me or whatever. So I'm kind of already freaking out about it, but I need to just suck it up and go tomorrow, because I can't fall behind. I don't know, we'll see. I mean, I'm gonna force myself to do it regardless, but I don't know, I've just been so exhausted. Like, just, I don't know. It feels like it's been worse this past week. I don't know if it's just, maybe I'm getting sick or whatever, or I'm just totally freaking myself out and it's making me, you know, like that, too much adrenaline, you know, for too long a period of time, just, it wipes you out, you know, it takes a lot of energy to be that stressed out. So, I don't know, I've just been trying to sleep, and I'm a horrible sleeper anyway. Even when I was in high school, I used to stay up to like at least, you know, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, and then wake up at like 6:30, you know, so I'd always be tired, but, ever since I've gotten to college, it's gotten worse, because, I mean, many things, but my grandparents, they seriously don't sleep, and they stay up till at least 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and, they have a huge, you know, big screen TV, and that TV is on my bedroom wall, and their doors are like paper thin, so I mean, I seriously every night can hear every single word of what people are saying on that TV on whatever show they're watching. Like, I can seriously follow along in my head. But, so that's been kind of an issue the past couple of years, because I try to stay, you know, awake until they go to bed, which sometimes doesn't even happen anyway. And then when I was living in New York, I guess me and my friends would stay out later. I had a few later classes, so I could sleep in later, but I got in a horrible habit of not even going to bed before 4. Like, the earliest would be 4 o'clock in the morning, and a lot of times I would be up till 6 or 7, and then I'd crash, and then I'd wake up at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And that has been a really hard habit to break, and I still do it. I still like go to bed at 6 o'clock in the morning, wake up at 1 or 2, and then I'm like running out the door to try and make my classes that are in like the freaking afternoon. You know? I don't know. But it definitely doesn't help the situation when you're overtired and you're anxious and you're just all over the place, you know? Like, I hate feeling out of control, you know? I crave control. If I'm not in control of my surroundings and what I'm doing, I get stressed out. I get anxious, you know, I have panic attacks. So that sucks. I don't know. I've just been feeling like shit lately. Thought I'd share my misery with all you guys. Okay, I hate all the orange ones, and I hate all the pink ones. And that's like this entire box. First kiss. Let's see. What else is I going to talk about? Oh yeah. I do write in a journal. This is my current journal. Pretty, huh? Little metallic flap. I try to keep up with it pretty often. I feel like it does help just to be able to put your thoughts down on paper. I've totally slacked on it lately though. It's actually been like at least a week since I've written it. Normally that never happens, but the other day some family of my grandma's is visiting this weekend, so my room is technically the guest room, so I'm going to be staying in the computer room. It has a twin bed, and I was cleaning up some of my crap and going through all the stuff in my closet, and I found some of my old, just my old, kind of school stuff that I kind of drag with me everywhere I live. It's just stuff about writing, and I started reading all my old, like, columns and stories and these other really good, you know, articles and stuff that I've had teachers teach from and stuff like that I've always found, like, really inspiring and just amazing writing. And, like, as I was, like, reading all these things, I was like, whoa, and, like, my mind, like, totally kind of slipped back into that kind of mindset that I used to have, kind of. And I was like, oh yeah, I love this, I hate this, oh, this is so cool, and blah, blah, blah. And I was totally feeling like how I used to feel about writing and stuff. And then I kind of stopped, and I was, you know, once I read it all, I was like, oh my god, like, I can't believe I forgot how that felt, you know? Like, especially I love writing personal columns. I could go way into detail with that, but I won't, but, it's just such an honest form of journalism that I used to absolutely, like, I lived for it, and I wanted to try and do that, you know, for the rest of my life, to write like that. And, I don't know, it was just really bizarre to be like, wow, like, how, you know, 2.5 years later did I get here from there to being, I still had issues in high school, but I was pretty passionate about writing and trying, you know, like, finding my way in life, you know, and now it's like, I'm here in this place that I hate, that feels like so pointless, you know, and repetitive. Like, the past year, nothing, I mean, it just means nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. Like, I mean, there are certain experiences, of course, I've had experiences over the past year, good and bad, but, like, as a person, I haven't accomplished any type of goal, you know, I haven't made any kind of significant relationship, friend, boyfriend-wise, whatever, and I'm just, like, so sick of it. I've said that before, you know, and then, I don't know, I just was thinking about it more and thinking about school and how I used to really put myself out there, and, you know, I took all advanced classes, and I was the editor of my school's newspaper. You know, I was doing things and getting things accomplished, I had goals, and, you know, I succeeded most of the time, because I worked hard for it. And now it's like, I'm in college, you know, taking classes that I blow off, I barely try at all, you know, never try my hardest, and I'm, like, barely skating by. That's just, it's such an opposite of how I used to be, that it's just so bizarre. Like, I mean, I've realized this before, but just reading all this stuff, I was like, wow, like, I am holding in my hand all the stuff that I used to care about, and now it means shit. Like, what does that say, you know? And a lot of it, I think, you know, social anxiety, you're afraid of putting yourself out there, you're afraid of being judged by other people. It's like, I never do anything out of the ordinary. You know, I push myself in a sense of getting simple, normal, everyday things accomplished that I need to get done, but I am not in any way, you know, significantly bettering my life, or, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not accomplishing any of those dreams that I used to have. It's like, I don't know, just anxiety, stress, depression, all of it has just, wow, really all come together to really kind of, cliche, but rule my life, you know? Like, it's, I don't know, it was just very weird. I had just very, just kind of shocking experience when I was going through all my old stuff. I was like, damn. Like, things have changed. And, you know, I think part of it is just being scared. you know, I don't make friends because I'm scared they're going to reject me, right? Or they're going to judge me and think I'm weird or ugly or, you know what I mean? I'm different. And I don't try hard in school because if I try hard and I don't succeed, that must mean I'm not good. I'm not the best, you know? I don't talk more with my family because I don't want their judgment, you know. I'd rather just be thought of as, oh, sweet, nice Anna, granddaughter, niece, whatever, you know, she's doing this in her life, great. I don't want them to actually know me and know any of my faults, you know. I mean, think about it, that's like really, it's just a really depressing way to live your life, and how, you know, my life is defined by what I'm scared of. Like, that never connected for me before. I mean, in little ways it did, but I don't know. I'm just